It's on.
Oh, if you got to the prophets, you had to take your test because I didn't want anybody to go through this information because I'm no professional. All that happened was I'm a dumb Catholic boy. Got put out of work, got in a car accident, had to read some books. Ran across this one. Trials and Tribulation by Desmond Birch or something like that. Yeah, Desmond A. Birch. Well, all that did was refresh my memory with all the stigmatas I read about their biographies, you know, the most perfect. And this guy apparently put all their prophecies about the latter days in this book, and I was going, holy crapola, it's all in one book. And so I read a bunch of it, and before I knew it, I realized, oh my God, they're talking about, the prophets are talking about the latter days in the Bible, in the prophets. And so everybody started lying, and I couldn't understand why everybody was lying, so I kept asking questions. Nobody would answer me, so I had to go do my own due diligence. So I tried to simplify it to make it simple for everybody, and I ended up back at the Bible, where I should have been in the first place. And the only thing I didn't read for 56 years, I finally read, and oh, the light bulb comes on. And so I made this book, but I'm hoping people don't go crazy and do anything wrong, because murder's wrong, and we're Christians, and instead of dividing Christians, we should be coming together, because this is no time to be shunning a brother because the staff of grace has been broken. And I'm going to prove that, because that's why all this is happening, and that's why I'm going to read you this book. But you got to make up your own mind about this. I'm going to start off with Isaiah. Isaiah 1:17. Learn to do good, seek justice, correct oppression, defend the fatherless, plead for the widow. Isaiah 2:17. And the haughty of men shall be humbled, and the pride of men shall be brought low, and the Lord alone will be exalted in that day. Their partiality witnesses against them. They proclaim their sin like Sodom, they do not hide it. Woe to them, for they have brought evil upon themselves. Tell the righteous, it shall be well with them, for they shall eat the fruits of their deeds. And woe to the wicked, it shall be ill for him, for what his hand has done shall be done to him. Isaiah 3:9. Isaiah 3:12. My people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, your leaders mislead you and confuse the course of your path. The Lord has taken his place to contend. He stands to judge his people. The Lord enters into judgment with the elders, the princes of his people. It is you who have devoured the vineyard, the spoils of the poor are in your houses. What do you mean by crushing my people, by grinding the face of the poor, says the Lord God of hosts. Isaiah 4:1. And 7 women shall take hold of one man in that day, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own clothes, and only let us be called by your name. Take away our reproach. Woe to those who draw iniquity with cords of falsehood. Isaiah 4:18. Isaiah 4:20. Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness. Woe to those who are wise in their own eyes and shrewd in their own sight, and woe to those heroes of drink wine and valiant men of mixed strong drink. Isaiah 5:23. Who acquit the guilty for a bribe and deprive the innocent of his rights. Behold, the day of the Lord comes. Isaiah 13:9. Cruel with wrath, fierce anger, to make the earth a desolation and destroy sinners from it. From the stars of the heaven and their constellations will not give light. I will punish the world for its evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will put an end to the pride of the arrogant and lay low the haughty and the ruthless. I will make men more rare than fine gold, and mankind than the gold of Ophir. Therefore I will make the heavens tremble, and the earth will shake from its place. Isaiah 24:1. Behold, the Lord will lay waste the earth and make it desolate, and he will twist its surface and scatter its inhabitants. Isaiah 24:5. The earth lies polluted under its inhabitants, for they have transgressed the laws, violated the statutes, and broken the everlasting covenant. In that day the Lord is hard and great and strong sword will punish Leviathan, the fleeing serpent, Leviathan, the twisted serpent, and he will slay the dragon that is in the sea. In that day a pleasant vineyard, sing of it. I, the Lord, am its keeper. Every moment I will water it, lest anyone harm it. I guard it day and night. That was Isaiah 27:1. For this is Isaiah 27:11. For this is a people without discernment. Therefore he who made them will not have compassion on them. Isaiah 28:7. These also reel with wine, they stagger with strong drink. The priest and the prophet reel with strong drink, and they err in vision, and they stumble in giving judgments. Isaiah 28:11. Nay, by men of strong lips and with alien tongue the Lord will speak to this people, to whom he has said, this is rest, give rest to the weary, this is repose, yet they will not hear. Therefore the word of the Lord will be to them precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little, they may go and fall backward and be broke and snared and taken. Therefore hear the words of the Lord, ye scoffers, who rule this people of Jerusalem, because you have said, we have made a covenant with death and with Sheol. We have an agreement. When the overwhelming scourge passes through it, it will not come to us, for we have made lies our refuge, and in falsehood we have taken shelter. Isaiah 31. Woe to the rebellious children, says the Lord, who carry out a plan but not mine, who make a league but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, who set out to go down to Egypt without my counsel. Isaiah 34:2. For the Lord is enraged with all the nations and furious against all their hosts, for he has doomed them, has given them over for slaughter.